Have you ever wondered how programming languages evolved? Why do we have so many languages like Python, Java, C, and C++? And why don't we just code in binary? And what exactly is programming language generation? In this video, we are going to deeply understand what is programming language generation, what is machine language, what is assembly language, what is high level and low level languages, their advantages and disadvantages. And by the end of this video, you will clearly understand how programming languages evolved from zeros and ones to modern languages like Java and Python. So let's begin. What are programming language generations? Programming languages are classified into generations based on their level of abstraction, their closeness to hardware, and their ease of use for humans. As computers evolved, programming languages also evolved. There are mainly five generations. First generation is machine language, second generation is assembly language, third generation is high level languages, fourth generation is very high level languages, and fifth generation is AI based languages. Today we will focus mainly on first three because they form the foundation of programming. So first generation language, that is machine language. Let's start with the beginning. Machine language is the oldest programming language. It consists only of 1 and 0. Example 10101010 or like 11001010. Computers understand only electrical signals. 1 means on, 0 means off. So every instruction, every image, every video, everything inside a computer is stored in binary. Machine language is directly understood by the CPU. There is no translator required. Now, what are the advantages of machine language? First, very fast execution because it is directly understood by the hardware. Second, no compiler required. The CPU reads it directly. And third is full hardware control. What are the disadvantages of machine language? First, extremely difficult to write. Imagine writing thousands of lines of zeros and ones. Second, very hard to debug. Finding one mistake in binary is almost impossible. Third, machine dependent. A program written for one processor may not work on another. Fourth, not human readable. Because of these disadvantages, programming in machine language was not practical. So the second generation was introduced. Second generation language is assembly language. So assembly language was introduced to make programming slightly easier. Instead of writing binary numbers, programmers used mnemonics. For example, add a comma 5 or sub a comma c. These are symbolic names representing binary instructions. Assembly language is still very close to hardware, but it is easier than pure binary. Assembly language requires a translator called an assembler. The assembler converts assembly code into machine language. What are the advantages of assembly language? First, it is easier than machine language. Second, faster execution. Third, better hardware control. Fourth, efficient memory usage. Now, what are the disadvantages of assembly language? First, is still difficult to learn. Second, machine dependent. Third, not portable. Fourth, complex for large programs. So, although it was better than machine language, it still had limitations. That's when high level language was introduced. Before moving forward, let's clarify something. Low level languages include machine language and assembly language. They are called low level language because they are very close to hardware. They give direct access to memory and registers, and they are fast but difficult. Third generation language, that is high level language. Now comes the revolution in programming. High level languages were created to make programming easier for humans. Example C, C++, Java, Python, and JavaScript. Instead of writing binary or mnemonics, we write print hello world. Or in Java, we write system.out.print hello world. These are human readable instructions, but computers still don't understand them directly. So we use compiler or interpreter. These tools convert high level code into machine language. Now, what are the advantages of high level languages? First, they are easy to learn. Second, easy to read and write. Third, portable. Fourth is they are Fourth is faster development. Fifth is easy debugging. And sixth is used for large software systems. This is why modern software development use high level languages. Now, what are the disadvantages of high level languages? First, they are slightly slower than low level language. Second, less direct hardware control. And third is requires compiler or interpreter. But the advantages clearly outweighs the disadvantages. Now let's compare the low level and the high level languages. So low level language, they are close to hardware, faster, hard to write and machine dependent. Whereas high level languages, they are close to humans, easy to write, portable and slightly slower. Now the question arises, why did programming languages evolve? Because writing large program in binary or assembly was time consuming, error prone and not scalable. As software became more complex, we need better tools. So languages evolved to improve productivity, maintainability, readability, and development speed. Let's understand with a simple analogy. Imagine machine language as talking in electrical signals, assembly language as talking in short codes, and high level language as talking in full English sentences. The more modern the language, the easier it becomes for humans. Now, programming language generations shows how programming evolved from zeros and ones to human friendly languages like Java and Python. Machine language is the foundation, assembly language improved readability, and high level languages made programming accessible to everyone. And that is how modern software development become possible. If you found this explanation helpful, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. In the next video, we will explore compilers and interpreters in detail. So keep coding, keep growing. This is a Paradise signing off. Thank you.